Sawyer Fahey from Sugarloaf Aviation talking about opportunities to not only get a tour, which he does, and but also to perhaps explore the opportunity to get your pilot's license. And we're talking, there's a couple of different designations, isn't there? Maybe you could explain that.
Yes. If you're just learning to fly, what we would probably go for initially is your private pilot's license, and that would allow you, that's about 40 hours of flying time. Actually, the minimum's 40 hours of flying time, usually 44, 45 before you go and take your check ride with a FAA designated examiner. And that'll allow you to basically, after that period of time, you know everything you need to know to be a competent pilot. You're always learning after that, but
oh, sure.
Yeah. And then after that, you can get your instrument rating, where you can, fly in the clouds. You can do approaches into airports. Sugarloaf, we're actually, Lloyd Cutler is looking into the possibility of getting an instrument approach here at Sugarloaf, which would be pretty neat. It'd be daytime instrument because we don't have any lights,
right.
But it'd be a cool opportunity.
How does that work now when you're landing in Sugarloaf?
You just need visibility and cloud clearances that are required by the FAA.
You don't have to call anyone or reserve anything?
Nope, you make an announcement over, it's called CTAF, it's a Common Traffic Advisory Frequency, and basically anyone that'd be in the Sugarloaf area would be listening to the same frequency, and then if you make a call with your position, they know if they're in your general area or not.
There are limitations as to how big planes can land there, obviously?
Yes, I mean, it's 2,800 feet, so...
So Delta won't have a hub here?
We probably won't see Delta in here. Seen like King Airs and stuff come in pretty regularly, and Beech Barons, twin engine, prop jet stuff. That's
about the biggest you find in here.
Yeah.
Well, that certainly makes sense. So do you give a lot of lessons?
I started mid-summer, and I've actually been impressed at how many people are interested in flying when you give them the opportunity. It's.
Are there some pilots that are that come here to Sugarloaf that have learned from you?
Yep. Well, not pilots that are based out of Sugarloaf, but our latest student who's very, very excited about it is a ski coach at CVA, Chip Cochran. And he's actually just gotten himself an airplane that he's planning to learn in, and he's very excited about it.
Wow.
He's dedicated.
And that could be handy for him. I mean, he has to go all over the place.
Well, he goes back and forth from Sugarloaf to Greenville, and I think it's about, I don't know, it's a pretty short flight when it's at least a 2-hour drive or something.
Yeah.
So.
And no traffic.
No traffic.
That's right.
Yeah.
What, you ever seen any nature out there? See moose, Bigfoot, anything like that?
I see moose more often than not. Yeah. I haven't seen Bigfoot.
I just like to ask.
I'm keeping an eye out for him, if we assume it's a him.
Right.
But moose all the time. You see their antlers, and it's just a coffee table. Like, it looks just massive rack on them. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's neat.
So again, this is the, you have information available. You do have a Facebook or a website?
I don't have a website yet. I'm working on building that, but I have a Facebook page. It's Sugarloaf Aviation, and if you go on Facebook and search Sugarloaf Aviation, it'll come right up, and it's got all the information you would need, my contact info and everything.
So if you want to make arrangements for some classes, or maybe to explore the option of getting your pilot's license, it sounds pretty exciting, or to take a tour. I think one of those tours would be great.
Yeah.
And you're generous to offer it to us. We're going to take advantage of that. Maybe we can bring our little package to the station here where we're shooting your plane.
Absolutely.
I'll get some goggles, and Andy can get one. He wears a leather hat. And so there's the website. He's got the Facebook page right up there. And look at that. Some great vantage points, though. Very picturesque. You must carry well, now that everyone has phones, you can always have a camera, but some great photos. Did you take these while you were flying?
Yeah, this is from a GoPro right here, mounted up out on the strut. And if you forward that a little bit, it's I make a landing. The snow was really packed down on Flagstaff, and I was on tires at the time, but I just landed in the snowmobile track here. So it really demonstrates how you know, how it opens up the world
Oh, yeah,
of
look at
Maine,
that.
you know, and you can go anywhere that you can go on a snowmobile, but you can just, you know, get there a lot quicker.
That's pretty cool. Pretty smooth landing too, huh?
Yeah, yep. No, it was a gorgeous day and really hard surface, so it was good.
Now, you always land on wheels on the snow? Yeah.
No, actually, if we look through some of the other pictures, I have my Cub on skis right now. So that's, you know, better, obviously, in softer conditions.
Right.
It hasn't been great this year.
So you had to have a few fillings replaced?
Yeah, I don't have snowmaking and grooming that's quite as good as we have here on the mountain. So.
But still fun. And look,
Yes.
there's a phone number right there. Give them a call. And we appreciate you coming on. This is great information for our guests. I'm sure that you'll get some calls for some tours. And we've been out to the airport before, seen you take off and land and do the tour over there. And we were curious about it. So we're happy to have you on here. And best of luck to you. And we hope that you can make some more pilots and train some more pilots to come here and fly out of Sugarloaf. And of course, with that new gas, we'll see lots more planes, won't we?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Thank you, Sawyer.
Thank you, Greg.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sawyer Fahey at Sugarloaf Aviation, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll take